Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. You can see in front of me I got the Black Series, Star Wars, The Phantom Menace, Jar Jar Binks. And this is the deluxe packaging, so he comes with some extras, and he was a little more pricey than your regular figure, but not by that much. It is numbered 1, which is kind of interesting because the other deluxe figures did not have numbers on them. Now the packaging on here is kind of messed up, which I thought was kind of interesting because when I went to Target, they said they had them in stock, but of course the employee had to go into the back room and find it. I think that's their way of quelling people grabbing every figure on the floor. But it's kind of interesting because somebody that's just casually shopping would never even know that he's available. So anyways, Phantom Menace, I got my Obi-Wan Kenobi who looks like somebody else, and I got my Darth Maul that I'm going to stick out here because kind of in the same time era, right? I don't have the Qui-Gon figure. I was never able to get that. I'm still looking for it, so if anybody has a line on one of those, you can leave me a note in the comments. Let's open this figure up and take a closer look. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the Jar Jar. I think the face sculpt on there looks really, really good. And the thing that I do like about this is, check this out. I mean, like, so he's got 2 points that kind of move. His head up here is like obviously on some sort of a ball socket in there. And then the lower part of his neck is also on there. So he's got quite a bit of like movement and some different attributes that he can do. Like his neck can be turned and he can be like looking around a corner. And this looks actually really cool the way they did the head and the neck. It really adds for some articulation. The other thing I like is that this is like a soft pliable, so it will retain its shape, but it doesn't hinder any movements at all. The only thing is weird is if he's looking down, his ears are heading straight back instead of like maybe folding. I'm not sure if they would fold like that. So the only thing that doesn't happen is there's no movement up here on the eyes, but that's fine for that figure. So this is a real soft rubber, which easily could come off this vest. It looks really nice, and it's the same with this piece that's very soft. So it's not going to hinder his movements too much, but this one may hinder it just a little bit. But he's got the full range of motion on his arm, which is fantastic. Look how far back that goes. He's got the, and it looks like he has the pinless technology on his arm because I don't see a pin in there. And he's also got this good movement in his hand. So he's got some really, really, really good range of motion. He's got this like ball kind of joint right up in his chest area, which is going to give him some good movement there. He's got the forward and backward on the leg. And of course he's got the double jointed knee. Now there are pins in here so you can see it, so it's a little bit different, but I mean that's really good motion there. And then his feet are flat, but look at that. Not only do they go forward and backward, but they go like kind of side to side. There's some good movement on those feet. That is pretty cool. So this character right here, he's got some good motion. When I first saw them announce this figure, I wasn't sure I was going to want it. But then I thought to myself, you know, like, I got a pretty decent Black Series collection, and I kind of missed the boat on the Qui-Gon and the 000, and I kind of thought to myself, yeah, I don't really need those. And now I wish I would have got them, so that's really the main reason why I picked him up. But I mean, he is actually kind of cool. And check out how big he is compared to like Darth Maul. I mean, he towers over him. So this is going to be one of the taller figures that I have, which is kind of cool because size-wise, he's right on. And the cool thing is he comes with his blue scepter piece, and he comes with a spear. Now this piece came in 2 pieces in the packaging, so this piece was separate and you just got to push it in. Just be careful when you do that you don't bend it. And then of course he has a shield, right, for going into battle. And so anyways, let's just take a closer look again, and I'll just do like a slow 360 on that face sculpt and the upper body so you can see it. And the details in here are really kind of nice. I'm kind of surprised, you know, for a Black Series. They actually took some time. I would expect it from the deluxe packaged figures, so I'm kind of glad that these details, I mean, when you feel that, that's not just paint. There's a rough edge on this arm. I don't know if you can see it with like the reflections and the shadows, but if you feel it, you can feel the roughness on there. So that is not just paint detail. So this is actually a really, really nice figure, everyone. And I'm really glad I had a chance to pick it up. Let me deck him out with all his gear, and let's give him a parting shot. Okay, so we got him decked out with his shield and his spear, and it looks really cool. I mean, for posability, when you got him on the shelf there, he's gonna look pretty cool, right? And you just set him up like maybe with a battle. That's the other thing too. Maybe now I need to get some battle droids. Man, one figure is making me have to get more figures. Anyways, this is Jar Jar Binks, Star Wars Black Series, and it looks pretty decent. I think it's gonna look fantastic up there on the shelf. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.